Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly angel reading, and it is for the week of March 5th through March 11th. And this reading, I'm never sure what messages are coming from the angels. It can be about any subject. So let's dive in. I'm going to be using my Doreen Virtue's Angel deck, and I'm going to be pulling one from here to get an opening message from the angels, and then I will be using my What Needs to Be Surrendered. Not necessarily looking at the energy of what needs to be surrendered in each placement of this angel reading, but really just using it as a sounding board for the messages that Spirit has. So sometimes just one thing comes up off the card, or something's important in the picture or a word. So we're just going to go and see where they guide me through the reading, and I will be using my Angel 5 card reading from my Etsy shop to guide us through the energies this week with this reading as well. So I'm focusing on the law of attraction and what the angels have for everyone in this week. What the angel message is, overall energy. Wow, there's two. I thought there was going to be one. So 2 is a number. It says 10 of thought. The situation that's been troubling you has come to an end. Very beautiful. And not to take back to the energies of love, but my reading that I just did for love and relationships for this week, the 10 of Swords, this is the 10 of Swords, came up in the middle placement of what to do to help yourself this week. So let's read on and see what else they say, but this took me right back to that card in that reading. It says, a situation that has been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So in that reading, it was a lot about letting go of fears, and I just feel that it's applying here. That's not necessarily taking us back to relationships and love, but in general, releasing fears, releasing problematic energies that surround you and whatever it is that you're looking at this week. So I'm not sure exactly where if they're going to take us back to that energy, but I'm kind of relating it to that reading. And here we have inner strength, and we have number 11, and I think this is the High Priestess card. And it says, you have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer is to tell someone no. So you may need to tell someone no this week, and this is a part of your growth. You're learning to know what's right for you, when it's right for you, etc. And the pains of needing to set boundaries with others is something that's coming up for those that are guided to this reading this week. Seeing the cat, needing to maybe be a little bit independent, but there's energy surrounding the endings of this, and it's creating strength for you. It's creating inner strength for you and those that are guided to this reading. So I'm focusing on what needs to be, I'm going to be using this deck of what needs to be surrendered, but I'm asking the angels to show us through the placement of this angel reading what we need to know for this week. And it's interesting, this is 111 because this is 10 and 11, and it's triple ones this week. It's a very beautiful number. And the Trinity's coming up. And the last reading too, the first card I pulled the 3 of Swords. So it's those 3's energies around this week as well, very strongly. So the first one is something that they want you to know about the week, and it is effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So something they want you to know this week is it's going to be, things are going to be done, created more easily by not a lot of effort. So sometimes we push and we try and we plan and we put a lot of energy and effort into situations. And this is a week where just kind of letting go, allowing things to unfold on their own way in their own time is going to be important. Not to push anything in relationships or any projects that you're doing. Just kind of letting things take their natural course. And you're actually going to get further with less effort this week is what they're saying. Something they can see high above you can't see down here. And have change. So there is change coming. And I'm seeing that powerful sun energy, and I definitely feel the solar eclipse energy because of the solar energy here and the movement. So there's going to be, through the solar eclipse, you're going to see huge changes, and for the better, because this is a white horse, and white always represents positive energy. And it says the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So this is something they can see high above, you can't see down here, is that this solar eclipse, this energies this week are going to bring about a lot of change. And think the energies are going to be freer. There's going to be more freed up energy, sort of like we saw here. Something has ended around fears and addictions and boundaries as well. I was getting from this card. And so you are growing in inner strength this week with these two messages, and it's also indicating things are going to be freer through this change. You're going to see the energy freed up, and you're going to have to do less effort or have less fears and stagnation energies moving forward. Something to do for yourself this week is surrender the habit of people pleasing. And so really looking at people pleasing, and that was coming up here with the boundaries. Sometimes you have to tell people no. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So really, at the end of the day, if you go against what makes you happy to please someone else, they can sense it. People can sense the motivation behind things, and if you're just going through the motions, it's not much point in it, is there? So waiting for it to be a good time for yourself, or waiting for something that you truly want to do, and being in tune with that, it strengthens you, and this is all going along with that. It strengthens you and puts an end to the fears that surround situations as well, because people can sense the whys of why you're doing things, and so there's a need here to kind of look at that and be okay with saying no to someone this week and going ahead and doing so. The next one is this is an angel whisper, a secret you do not know this week, and there's non-action. And in the love reading, at the end of the reading, it was about the hermit and going inward, and that is stillness as well. And it says, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So it's about setting those boundaries and being okay and just waiting. Things will work out. It's sort of like my love reading was indicating. There's going to be a period of adjustment. There's changes coming. This is all for your own inner growth, for knowing your own needs and presenting them to others. This is a lesson for some this week. And being okay with that, sitting in the stillness of that. Sometimes it's hard to tell other people no because we can't sit with the reaction of their disappointment because it's uncomfortable for us. As sensitives, a lot of people that are sensitives and empaths are it's hard for them to stand up for themselves or speak the needs that they have, but it's necessary, and I feel this is going to be a wound or an energy that is coming to the surface for a lot of empaths this week and a lot of sensitives, and being okay with that, and so really just sitting in that energy and in allowance is what they're saying as a whole here. Something coming towards the end of the week or soon, and we have surrender negative thinking. So a lot of thinking patterns surrounding this, and it said something here about letting go of things, moving on. Something is ending surrounding negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmation. So negative thoughts, something negative in a way of thinking, or something that you're thinking that is negative, you're going to see a change around it. I'm being guided to pull one more, and trust. So there's going to be more trust coming forward, and the more you apply this type of action for yourself, really focusing what it is your needs are and voicing them, you're going to build that. As you build that trust within yourself, you're going to be building trust within others and situations and relationships. It says, trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. And it's all tying into the people pleasing this week and these changes that are going on. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So trusting that, trusting yourself, trusting to know what's right for you, and being okay with the silence that sometimes there's a bomb that goes off when you say no to someone that doesn't want to hear it. You get that quiet, whatever. Being okay with that, because you haven't done them any favors by going ahead and doing something they wanted you to do when you didn't want to do it, because it isn't coming from the heart, and they can feel that the 100% of your energy wasn't there, and there was no point in going there. So it's all about being okay with that, trusting to that, and releasing the negative thought patterns surrounding this, because sometimes when you do it, you go into a little bit of pattern of, oh my, this, that, the other, and so it's like all about letting that go this week. So So I hope everyone that has watched this has enjoyed the reading. If you want your own private reading, you can click the link below. If you're interested in a half-hour Skype reading, I have a special of $17 till the end of June. Angel blessings, oceans of love.